Hi,
All right.
everybody. We're recording the training lesson for WordPress. And Keith and I have already been looking at a bunch of stuff, so we're going to go through the first part very quickly. Keith, can you click on the logo and go back to the dashboard? There you go. Everybody see we're clicking on the dashboard. And then this takes us to a landing page that gives you summaries of what the WordPress site is doing. But what we're focusing on today is the posts. So Keith, can you go over and click on posts and go all posts? And on this page, you will see a title, you will see the author, and you'll see categories. You'll see that there's English and Vietnamese, and you'll see the date that it's posted. One thing that's important about each one of these, the title, it is helpful that it's relevant to what people will be looking for, and it's a very quick description. The author is what people see as who signed it and who the creator is. So if you want it to be BCF, you can choose that even though you've logged in as your own name. Categories determine where the page is going to show up underneath what we do. So we have the 6 categories, and when you post, you want to make sure you actually click on the correct categories, and I'll show you that in a bit. And then the tags, I'm going to say don't worry about them unless you know what they are. And if you're really gung-ho, you can ask me and you do that too. Over there, there's an American flag, there's Vietnamese, and you can see a pencil when there's English or the other language, and then Vietnamese flag. And you'll see how they alternate, and that's how it shows you that each one's been created. So obviously the one in Vietnamese shows you the Vietnamese flag, but then it shows you the pencil so you can go edit the English if you needed to. Because then it would take you to the English page if you weren't sure where it is, because that's the one thing that's confusing about this interface. The 2 pages are not right next to each other.
So I have a question, Kay.
Okay.
Just want to clarify.
Okay.
This first item here, right? This is the page in Vietnamese, right?
Yes.
So when you click on this, you're able to make edits in Vietnamese, right?
Yeah. So go ahead and click on it, because we're to that point now.
Okay.
All right. And then close that out. We don't need that. All right. And this is a very simple page, so probably not a good choice. So go back to another one. So go to let's do the, that one. Yeah, I think that one's going to be better. Go ahead. Okay, great. Much better. Okay, as you can see, I didn't do any styling. I literally, if you could click, all right, so let's stick to your question. So here we're at a post page, and the structure of the page is you're looking at your content, but if you look at the navigation elements on the right-hand page of the screen, you're going to see,
right.
And there's a lot going on. So let me give you a breakdown of what you're looking at.
So here I can enter the author's name.
Yeah, so go ahead and click that. See how there's all those different items. So whoever you want it to actually be signed by, doesn't matter how you logged in, you can change it to BCF, because I think that's who we want to have it be from as a standard, correct?
Right.
Right.
Okay, but then if you want to enter a new name, then how will you do that?
I will do that for you. You just let me know what they are.
Oh, okay.
So let me show you the navigation on the top and then what's down the side so that you guys know what you're looking at.
Okay.
So up at the top, you've got the logo. The W logo takes you back to the main screen. Don't click on it. The plus means you're adding a new post. The pencil means you're editing. You won't ever have to use that. It's doing code and stuff like that. Then as you scroll over, Those two buttons, don't worry about those yet. So going to the right-hand side of the screen, you've got switch to draft. Don't worry about that. In fact, don't ever touch that. Preview, don't worry about that. Update is what you click when you're done with the page and you're ready to make it live. All right. The black box is the system preference, the settings, and that's where you click on it again. I want to show. Okay. So what it's doing is it's showing you everything without the navigation down the right, and then you click on it again and it goes away. So whichever you had. So I tend to work with the menu showing at all times. All right. And then the other 3 buttons you don't need to worry about. Okay.
Okay.
Now the next row says post and block. These 2 things are very important. And this is what we really want to pay attention to. So initially, you're just going to put in your content. But what you need to do, so what you've got is post has to do with how the page settings are. So when it goes live, there's whether somebody can put a comment, whether there's a title showing, whether the basic image is showing. So the post settings determine what elements are visible. The block, if you could click on the block and then click over on the subtitle. So go over to the content area of the page in the middle, keep going down and on the paragraph. Nope, right there. Just click on that. Yep, and see how all of a sudden that wakes up. So block is actually talking about blocks of content. And I'm trying to decide what's going to be easier. Okay, so what we do is if you click on the very top title, go ahead and click on that, Keith. Perfect. All right. So this is actually the page title. So whatever you put in this title, it's going to be big and bold, and it's going to be the URL for the page, and you want it to be comprehensive and people will know what the article is going to be about. And then you look over, go ahead and click on the block thing again. Okay, that's what I thought. So the title doesn't have a block because it's actually the title of the post. Okay, so go ahead and click on the subtitle. So the second, there you go, and that has a block. All right, and then what's important is you want to have a title, and then it's really beneficial to have a subtitle. If it doesn't, try to figure out how it would be with how you could add one. So typically it will automatically create those details, but for some reason, if you click and it's actually not what you want, Keith, if you go to those little buttons along the top of the text, right in the screen, you've got a funny little ribbon, you've got some dots, you've got some arrows, you've got an H2 over here. Go ahead and all the way over to the left. That ribbon, go ahead and click on the ribbon. Nope, that one right there. Perfect. This one defines how the text is going to look. All right. So if, for instance, if you didn't want it to be H2, which is a title, you can go down to where it says paragraph, and you can go ahead and show that paragraph, and it makes it small like the regular fonts used in the paragraph. And then you can go back to heading and click on heading. So no, go ahead and do that. So go back to paragraph. Nope, paragraph, and then click on the word heading, very first one, and it turns it back to a heading.
Oh, I see.
All right. Now the next thing you want to know, yeah, exactly, H2, there's 6 different types of headings. So H1 is your main heading, and it tells the search engines that that's the most important. H2 is the second most important thing about your article. And then H3, H4, and H5 are just different font styles. Okay. So those are
this sentence right here was taken from this
Exactly.
content, right? And then you
Exactly.
want to emphasize, right?
Right. So
You
that's
wanna,
how I was doing it because I didn't want to recreate your content. So this is where I've tried to create content quickly and easily. And this is also why
oh, I see, I see.
it is beneficial for your team to go through and look at these posts to make sure that I've done it the best way.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. And so I did take out the gratitude comment, and it was hard for me, and I know that you probably have an opinion about that, but the search engines like it better when the main elements are really important and prominent.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So do you
Yeah.
have any questions about what I've shown you so far? Because I want to go on, but I don't want to get you too fast.
Yeah. So how would I assign the categories to this?
Right. So actually, do you have any questions about what I just showed you? Did that all make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Great.
And you
Okay.
can,
Perfect.
I noticed that you have the ability to set different headings here, right?
Yes. If you want to show them a different size, that's true. You can click on H3. So click on H2. There are the different options. Yep. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Great. So you are absolutely right on. If you click on post, this is where we're going to change all the settings. So make sure we're scrolled all the way to the top so I can start at the top. Okay. So status and visibility is very important. We always want it to be public. Don't change the setting. The published date, I have actually been changing the published date to when it was first created. But
Mhm.
typically when you publish something, it's automatically the date that you're creating it.
Mhm.
So what I'm explaining is you can customize that. If it wasn't today, maybe if it was a week ago or 2 weeks ago, you can change that date. And if you want to
Okay.
click on that for me, you'll see what happens. There you go.
Okay.
All right. So that's really straightforward. Now click out. Now don't use the stick to the top blog thing. Don't do that.
Okay.
The author we've already discussed. Now go ahead and scroll down just a little bit. Click on Permalink. And what that is, it's the title of the page. Okay. And this is important not to mess with because you will break the link. So just let it be what it is. Now go to categories.
So I have a question here. So
Uh-huh.
the title of the page, I noticed that who assigned the name to this title of the page?
Um,
Us,
I'm pretty sure
author.
what I did is I took the page that already existed.
Oh, okay, okay. So because this one here, you don't have the Vietnamese accent, right? Just
Right. It's not
okay,
actually going to happen in the slug. So that's
right,
only English.
right. Okay,
Um,
good, good.
but and actually I've had some problems with it. Sometimes it doesn't work. So be aware that sometimes it won't let you enter things and I don't know why. There
Yeah, yeah.
might be
Okay,
some Cyrillic that doesn't work. It doesn't have it. I don't know.
okay, good.
But
Okay,
yeah, so the slug is just English characters.
okay.
Yeah, perfect. Very good question. So categories, go ahead and click on that one. That's what we've all been waiting for. You have to wait,
Yeah.
be patient, click on it and let it load. So click on it again. Now just wait.
Oh,
I did the same thing a bazillion times, so it's slow for some reason. So as you can see, this is a problem. I wasn't sure if COVID was actually spelled differently or not, but I noticed one of the Google translations, COVID did not have the I in it for Vietnamese. Is that correct?
no, not correct.
Okay, so I was trying to make sure that it's showing up in the
It
Vietnamese.
should be this one right here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we need to figure out something because I need to make a Vietnamese version that's distinctly Vietnamese that doesn't.
Actually, in Vietnamese is the D becomes the T.
Oh, perfect. All
Yeah,
right.
but
So it's CIVIT.
Yeah, but these days, you know, they just use the English name,
Right. Well, for this
the D.
purpose,
Yeah.
this is a category that's defining which section of the website it's going to show up on. And if we
Okay.
choose the English version, which is the COVID-19, it will show up on the English page in Vietnamese.
Hmm.
So we want to avoid that. So that was the only one that was a problem, because as you can see, all the others are clearly either English or Vietnamese. And this page is the Vietnamese version. Okay,
Right.
perfect. And
So
so go ahead and
how can we change this?
I will take care of it, because that's another lesson. So we're just going to focus on the easy stuff.
Okay. So it's gonna spell like this.
I mean, I think you can go ahead and let's do this. Let's let you
Like
do it. I'm going to stop
COVID,
controlling.
right?
Yeah.
It's gonna become the oh, let's- but actually these days, right? People just use COVID.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand that. So
Yeah.
let's do that. Why don't you go ahead and add, we're going to let you do that. So down at the bottom of the category section, it actually says add new category.
Mhm.
So let's do it. So go ahead and type what you just created for COVID in Vietnamese. I just won't be able to show you that it worked until I have to configure it first.
Thing is, if I can show you real quick, right? You see,
Yeah.
this is Vietnamese fact that they use the word COVID.
Yes, I understand that we are all using COVID-19, but for this purpose, the categories
Ah,
need to be clearly defined as Vietnamese versus English. If we don't have two separate versions, people will get confused about how to categorize for the website. And so if we have some way of identifying the Vietnamese COVID, it will show up in the Vietnamese language pages. So this will be great.
maybe correct. It should be like this.
Okay, perfect. And then if you add it to this, I think that should work. So go ahead and add it. I think you need to do something. So hit add new category, hit the button down below in the box. Perfect. All right, did that work? Okay, now go find it. Yep, and then unclick the COVID-19. This probably won't work. So perfect, and now scroll down. We're gonna do some more stuff. All right, see how there's other categories in there. Try to avoid having uncategorized, that's a bummer. So now go ahead and scroll down the rest of that navigation so I can show you everything else. So stop right there. See how it says select the primary category?
Uh-huh.
All right, so I believe that's fundraising, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, yay! How do you say it?
Uh,
Oh, you don't know. I feel so much better now. Okay.
Because I rarely use that. I rarely say that in Vietnamese. I just say yay.
Oh, is that what you guys call fundraising, is yay?
No, fundraising is gây quỹ, right?
Yay, wait, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, where
Okay.
that gây quỹ.
Ah, got it.
Ah.
Okay. So as you can see, we can have multiple categories, but
Oh, this one
remember,
here.
yeah,
Gây quỹ. Yeah.
exactly. So just remember that choosing the categories determines where it shows up in the website. And I'm going to show you that as well. All right,
Okay.
so go ahead and click out of that.
Click out of this.
No, don't. I meant just make that close. Perfect. Then we have featured image. Can you click on featured image? Perfect. It's really important that you add an image. And
Okay.
this will be coming up with a system of where the images can be stored.
Mm-hmm.
Might even be on this website where you use it as a photo storage unit as well.
Okay.
We can talk about that later, but all of these should have images, because as you can see, when you go to the website right now, they all have an image, they have a title, and they have a paragraph, and then they have a read more. And so we want to be really consistent with that so that it always looks good.
Okay.
Okay. And it's literally, go ahead and click on either replace image, and it'll say add featured image. And as I was saying earlier, it turns out that the Vietnamese version of the website has its own image gallery. So you might have to upload the image twice. And I don't know what just happened. Did we get booted out?
I don't know what happened. What did were we in pay?
So go ahead and go back to our page. No, just go back to nope, go to posts. We're only in posts, so you guys don't have to worry about.
We were in here, right?
Okay, perfect. Go there, and I think we might have just lost everything we did. Let's see what happened. And the great thing is, okay, so we're on posts. Go back down to categories. Let's see if our categories stayed put. Yep, it's still there. Go ahead and click on COVID, and then unclick COVID. Perfect. And then we're going to try to do the image thing again. So go replace image. And then, yeah, try that again. And then I'm going to watch what happens. So go to media library up where it says featured image. All right, there you go. So see how there's hardly any images. And earlier you and I saw a huge library. And so for some reason, they have separate libraries. So what you do, and this is a good learning image, you go to upload files. Perfect. And then there's two ways to get images into the database. So hopefully whoever is posting has the image that they want to use. And you can either click on the box in the middle and it will show your folders or the cloud, and you can add an image, or you go to your hard drive and you can drag it from the hard drive onto that screen and it will upload it as well.
Okay.
So that's pretty similar to a lot of interfaces now. Okay. So just we're not going to do anything this time. So go to the upper right corner of this box and there's an X, very standard, and then just go out. Now go scroll down. A lot of this stuff we're not going to worry about, but this right here at the very top where it says language, this is important. So if you can scroll down up just a little bit so we can see it. There we go. So on the language area, see how it says Vietnamese and then translation to English. So that means those two pages have been created. When you create your first post, you're either going to start in Vietnamese or you're going to start in English. And then once you've created the page entirely, added the image, then you go and do the translation version. And that way, usually the image will come over with it and all the settings. And so that makes it really easy. So then all you have to do is just in the same areas, paste your title, your subtitle, your body copy, and publish. And that way the two languages are done simultaneously.
Maybe can I clarify this? So this is the page in Vietnamese, right?
Yes.
And in this same page, and also do the English translation.
Yes. So actually what we can do is you can open up the English in another tab. So if you want to do the right click I was just talking about, you go over to where it says language translations. You can click on that pencil right next to the American flag and see, go cancel, because we want to open up another version. So I think if you do a right click with your mouse, you can open another tab. No, you want to click right on the, go back to where we were.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Perfect. So you
open.
actually right click. No, close that. This is important if everybody get it right.
Okay.
You right click on that pencil.
Right click on the pencil.
Yeah.
Okay.
See the menu pop up? And then
Uh-huh.
you can go open link in new tab
Oh, open link.
or new window, whichever you prefer.
Oh, okay, I got you.
All right. And so now you can go over there and you'll see the English.
Oh, wow.
And
Got it.
this is going to be great because that way you can have both pages open and you can make the adjustments. But if you're not a multitasker, don't do this. Don't confuse yourself. Do one language and then do the other. This is just if you're, you've got a handle on it. So these are the options.
Okay, I
So,
got it. Yeah, I got it.
okay, now scroll down. It doesn't matter what language we're in. See the hide elements. This is also important, but I can fix it later. So scroll down a little bit. Is that it? Okay, great. So you'll notice what's checked and what's not checked. And basically I'm allowing before the navigation, the site header is your logo and your navigation. We're not having a sticky header. We want it to be fluid. And then after header menu can actually hide as well. But everything else hides. We want the featured image to be visible, and we want the title of the page to be visible, the footer, and the credits. And I'm going to give you guys notes. I've already been taking screenshots and creating a presentation to put in the folder to review. So you don't have to remember it. If you get it wrong, it's really easy to fix later. So it's not a problem. Okay. Any questions so far?
Um, Somebody trying to ping me. Let me just.
Okay. So what you're thinking, the last thing you do once you've set all those parameters, you've added your image, you've set the language, you then go back up to that blue button at the top that says update,
Okay.
and that makes the site updated to whatever changes you just made. And if you forget to push that button, you will lose your changes. But,
Okay.
and we have a perfect example. You'll notice that there's this little pink bar that says there is an autosave of the post that is more recent than the version below. So if you forget to push it, you go to another screen, you can view the difference. I will tell you, this is confusing. So try not to do that. So just update your page every time.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Just like saving in Microsoft Word.
Yeah,
I
there you
save it
go.
every now and then.
All right. So
Okay.
how do we do? We've got language translation, we've got the title, the subtitle, and the body copy. We've got the primary image, and we've got the settings for the page and the update button. Are there any questions?
Okay.
The author.
So, okay. So once you assign the category, right?
Uh-huh.
And then if you
Okay.
go back to this page, where would they appear?
Okay. So right there where it says how you can help, what we do, that's what I want, what we do.
Okay.
They appear in these categories. So you've got poverty relief,
Oh,
disaster relief, scholarships, orphans and elders, helping the disabled, and COVID.
okay. Can I just click on one and see
Sure, absolutely.
how they look like? Okay. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
So they're gonna show up here then.
And so that's what we've just created. There's your featured image. You've got your title. You've got the day that it was created. You've got your author. You've got your paragraph. And then when you click on read more, it takes you to the whole page.
And then you're gonna see the subtitle also, right?
Yeah,
If
depending
there's
on
one.
what it is. So I want to show you what I did. If you go, what do we do to the fundraisers? Oh, excuse me, wrong area. Go back to about us. Sorry. Fundraising events. On this one, I spent a little more time than I should have. So if you go to Sacramento fundraiser 2019, there you go. All right, scroll down. I wanted to get your images in there. So this was not necessarily easy. So, um,
Oh,
but if you want stuff like that, let me know and I can go back in and we'll figure it out.
you mean like the photo gallery?
No, the picture with the text right next to it and the picture and the text right next to it.
Oh,
The
okay.
blocks are not easy. They're really weird and I'm still learning how to make them work the way that we
Oh,
do.
okay.
Yeah.
So this one, let me take a look at this one.
So this one's really basic. There you go. You've got
Okay.
your title, you've got your primary image, you've got your subtitle, and then you've
This is
got all,
fine. This is fine.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. All
Or we
right.
can just make like a collage like this, right?
You can, and it's effective, but then you can't see some of the images as well.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, you found me. So, so this is an example of me getting overly enthusiastic. So this was the thank you letter that was in Vietnamese,
Uh-huh.
and I was trying to get some of the keywords to come through because it's so beautiful when I actually translate it and read it. So I was working on this today. I'm not done yet because I switched
Oh,
to the
okay.
staff page. But this is, as you can see, this is what happens. And so if you go back to the what we do, most of them are going to be very formulaic. They're going to look very similar. So go ahead and click on scholarships. And you'll see it's got the title, it's got the subtitle, but this is actually a different, go click on one of them down below. That's a, no, take one of the scholarship pages and click on those. Perfect. All right, click on one of those and you'll see it's pretty standard. It's got the main image, it's got the body copy, and then it's got the donate button.
Mm-hmm.
The fundraiser, I didn't put the donate button. It didn't make sense because it was a donation event. So, all right. And then this is great too, because you can see as we build out this data, it starts populating more and more of the recent posts and the categories show up. And I'm trying to keep it clean, but some things happen I need to clean up.
Okay.
All right. And then any questions? Does that all make sense?
Yes, it makes sense. It's 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 actually easier than I thought.
That's what I was telling you.
To
It's really
copy
pretty
the page.
similar. But you know what I'd like is, do you want to give it a shot? Do you want to try doing a post?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you want to go to your Facebook page or go get the
Okay.
copy that you just most recently? I noticed there was a new post a couple of
Yeah,
days
I
ago.
just did. I did
So
a post yesterday.
we're going to test proof of concept.
Okay. So did you yeah, I just did reposted the list of the donors today.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm really concerned about is this image that you guys upload to Facebook. Facebook automatically optimizes their images. And
Uh-huh.
so I'm not sure what's going to happen when we do this. So we might want to, can you do me a favor and click the big image so it loads? I think a right click and it loads the image in its own thing. Okay,
Right
so
click.
right click and then open the image in a new tab. Yeah. All right. And then I think it's that next tab over and then save that to, see how small it is?
Uh-huh.
I'm worried. I think we're going to want to have the original, but we can try it. So go ahead and save that to your hard drive.
Yeah, by the way, I have original photo.
Yeah. And then if you want to give it a name, that makes life much easier, but for this purposes, that's fine. Okay, so
Yeah.
now go back to your post and we can start posting everything. So we want to create a new one. I'll be quiet. Shh.
So I'm gonna go back to
Nope. Actually, yeah, don't do that. That's blocked. So go back to the W. Yeah, go to the W. There you go.
I'm gonna go
And
to
there's two places. Remember, there's the
yeah,
the new
Post.
post, and then there's the post new on the left-hand side as well. All right.
Yeah.
So there's your title.
So I can do
You can actually copy and paste it from the Facebook post if that's faster for you. So you might, it doesn't look like you have a title. So it looks like you're going to want to create a title. Okay, so that's body copy. All right, what language are we in?
English.
English. Okay, perfect. All right, so click where it says start writing or type to choose a block. So no, don't scroll down. So see where it says perfect right there, and you just paste it. Okay, that didn't go well. So this is in Vietnamese. Do we have an English version?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Okay.
No, I'm going to just type something.
Okay. So what you can do is apparently emojis aren't going to work. Or they will, but not the way we want it to. So what you can do is don't even bother doing that. Well, you can copy and delete it, but you can just grab the text that you do want to use and paste it in. And also you guys are noticing that it's putting them in individual cells, and that's called a block. And it's very strange, but they do come in handy, trust me. Okay. Were those supposed to be in a list?
Yeah.
The total?
Yes.
Okay. So what you can do is go click on the list. Just click into that. This is helpful. And then go up to that paragraph symbol that I showed you earlier. Click back into that. Go back to list. Right. And then see where it says the word list? It's like it heard me. All right. Click on that. Now, go to the first item and just create a break. So click where you want to make the break and hit return. So, all right, and then do it again for the, I guess the 500, and then hit return. There, just keep doing that. It automatically turns it into lists.
I see.
All right, so that wasn't too painful. And if you don't want bullet points, there's other settings that you guys can learn on your own.
Okay.
All right, and then if you want to add, is that good? Does that,
Yeah, I mean,
translate that to English?
this is fine. I mean, this is just a demo, right? We're not gonna publish this.
Oh, sure we are. There is one thing I want to show you. The top line, there's the total $700. Go ahead and hit a hard return for that. So click just before the word total in the first line and just hit hard return. Perfect. And then you can make that bold. So highlight that text, and then there's a bold button, a B, hit that.
Okay.
And there you go. So that's pretty easy, right?
All right.
Okay. So now what I want you to do is go back over to your right-hand column and click on the word post. Post, it's right next to block. Perfect. Now, remember, we want to check visibility. Do we want it to be today for the published date? Or was it a couple days ago?
Today.
Okay, perfect. And then do you want to be the author or do you want it to be BCF?
Yeah, that's all. Maybe, okay, kid's fine.
Okay, perfect. So scroll down a little bit more and we're going to choose the categories. So where does this go?
This is fundraising.
Okay, so scroll down. So just fundraising. Okay. And there you go. Actually, no, this is important. You want to only do it in the language that it's for. So right now we have 2 different languages going on.
Yeah, so this one I have to change to
Well,
English.
I would say you've got Vietnamese going on, so just make the title Vietnamese. Updating donor lists.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, we're almost done. We don't have to reinvent the wheel here. That's the title?
Yeah, it has to be.
Wow. Okay. Don't forget to put in your, I don't know if the closed quote's going to work. I've never put a closed quote in the title. Okay,
No.
perfect. All right, so now go back over to your right column and scroll down. There you go, perfect. Did you see that? So you unclick the English, that's great, and you click the Vietnamese because that's what we're doing. Perfect. And those are all the categories that you want this to show up in, right?
I think
Okay.
this is the only one that I
Okay.
want to
Perfect.
show up in. Yes.
So go ahead and scroll down the page, the navigation area now. We're going to choose the featured image, and we downloaded it onto your computer. So click on the perfect, and then however you want to do that. It's whatever you're comfortable with. There you go. And ideally, you want to give it an alt text, but we're not going to do it for this time. But if you just give it a quick name, it helps the people that have reading disabilities, and it also
Okay.
helps
So
the,
like this name, right? How
yeah,
do I
no,
do
not that name. Typically, you want it to be really, it's like a search engine's going to see it and it's going to read it out loud to somebody that has a vision problem. So think in
okay.
that way.
Okay.
It's a collage of fundraiser event, right?
Yeah.
And so you
So
wanted to say what the fundraiser event is, but you don't have to do it right now. We can do it later.
okay.
So then you just scroll down here and choose the select button, because the check mark is on the picture you want. And then down below it says select, and you just hit the word select and you're ready to go. See it? It's a little blue button down at the
This
bottom.
one
There you
right
go.
here, right?
Perfect. So now keep going on the the post area, scroll down. No, not yet. I'm sorry. Perfect. So here you now click all the things you don't want to show up. So the after header menu, after header, page header, breadcrumbs. We want the feature, don't click it. We want the entry title, don't click it. So then click header, entry excerpt, custom content, footer meta, those things. Go ahead and click the other ones. Yeah. Yep, perfect. Keep going. Perfect. Yep. Couple more. And then the before footer you want as well. There you go. And then so just make it so the footer and the credits show. So the before footer can be hidden as well. Perfect. All right. Now, I think we're ready. Go ahead and hit publish. And then it's going to remind you, did you choose your visibility? Yes. Did you choose to publish immediately? Yes. Are you sure you don't want to add tags? Correct. And you say publish.
Publish.
Okay. All right. And then there's a button that pops up all over the place. You can click one of them that says view post, the one that's got the underline. There you go. And there's your page.
Oh,
So
okay.
something
This
went
is
wrong. The image isn't there. So this is why we want to view it. So a couple of things. We don't want comments. So then we go back to the page. Yep. Is that it? Nope.
no, not this one.
What happened? Okay. So there you
This
go. And this one, this is really cool. So right at the top of the screen, in the black, it says edit post.
Okay.
That's how
Yeah.
you get back. Or as I was explaining earlier, you can open two windows and work simultaneously. So let's see what we want to change. And this is normal. You always make changes. You always review your work. It's all part of the process. So scroll back down the post area. We want to figure out what happened with the featured image. We got to add the featured image again. So some reason it didn't click on it. So over in the right-hand column, go scroll down again. Oh, wait a minute. I see something else too. So had set featured image. And then click on our image again. And then hit set featured image. Oh, that's weird. That was a different thing. Okay, we definitely see it. Now, can you go back up to categories again? I just noticed that we've got some weird things. So fundraising in English is clicked. We want to unclick that because we want it to be in Vietnamese. So it shows up on the Vietnamese pages. Perfect. All right. So scroll all the way down now. And we're going to go back to our visit. Oh, I see what we did. Okay. I want to show this because we both did it. Page header image. We put the image in the wrong area. So we don't need page header. We need featured image. So we learned that lesson.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
All right. So down below, we're going to unclick. What was it? Sticky page. That's weird. Featured image. Okay. Scroll down some more. That's really weird. Oh, I got it. Scroll back up again. We're looking for the thing that says we don't want people to make comments. So scroll up higher. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It's up there at the top. Keep going. We're almost there. Revisions. That's weird. It's supposed to say, do you want people to make comments? And I don't see it. So scroll down a little bit. The tab's closed, so maybe that's what's going on. Scroll down some more. Tags, that's not it. Huh. Keep going. Replace excerpts, discussion. Oh, discussion. There we go. Unclick those. Allow comments and allow ping tracks. There we go. All right. So one more thing. Yeah, go ahead and hit update. All right. This all makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now there's one other thing we need to fix. See the word language down below? Go back to the page. Oh, that looks so much better. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So back on the page, we want to make sure it's the correct language. So go back down on the right navigation. There you go. And keep going. And there you go. It's set at English. We want to change that to Vietnamese. Okay. Perfect. And oh, by the way, this actually changes some of your interface. So it turns to Vietnamese. All right. And then you want to update it again. All right. We don't need to review it because that was just that one setting. So scroll back down, back to the language. I want to show you now how we make the second version. All right. Keep scrolling. Perfect. All right. Back at the, all right. Down here, you've got language. You've got Vietnamese, and now you can hit the plus sign right next to the American flag, and it'll make a new page, and it doesn't translate it for us. What it does is it makes a page that's connected and says, yes, this is the English version. So go ahead and click on it. And so then, however you want to do it, you would put in the same title, but in English. You would put in the same copy, but in English. And the image should be attached. If, yeah, the image is showing up. So that's good.
Can I just copy?
Yeah. So wherever it is, exactly. Facebook, it's way over there. So I see a Facebook. There we go. Now, in this case, I'm going to be a little picky. You actually, before you do that hard return, it's best to actually tell it that it is a list because it is the internet and it wants to know that it's a list.
Okay.
But you don't have to do it. I'm just letting you know that that's the right way to do it.
Okay. So I'm going to do.
No, you can. There you go. And perfect.
And then hit enter, right?
Yep. You got it.
Okay. I'm learning. And then,
it's just that it's these things that actually, it's like if you're trying to get somebody across the street who can't see. There's a noise for the walking that says you can walk that goes beep, beep, beep.
Uh,
So this is all the back end coding that tells the computer and the search engines what they're looking at. Okay, let's see. So now go back over to post and scroll down. And we're going to see what we ended up with. So see how it's already switched the fundraising to the English version. So it does it for you. So
okay.
that's great. So I don't speak Vietnamese, so that's very helpful for me. And then if I scroll down, the featured image is still there. That's fantastic. And then I go down to the English and the language, and now you have both English and Vietnamese. And it says the name of the Vietnamese title, so you know that
Mhm.
they're connected. And then you scroll down and you make sure all your settings are still the way you want them, and you hit publish. All right, so you go to the top of the page again and you
So these are these okay?
that is correct, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Publish.
And you hit publish, yep. And then you go and review your work.
Publish.
Yeah, it's just getting you to, did you actually want it public? Did you actually want it immediately? And are you sure you don't want to
Okay.
add
Yeah.
text? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's a double checking your work before you hit that button. All right.
Okay.
You've got this down. Look at that. You even, okay, there it is. Yay.
Hey.
And here's the coolest thing ever. So you go to the top where the navigation is, and where it says English, if there's another in a different language, there'll be an arrow. Oh, where'd you go? Over on the navigation. See how there's an arrow? It means there is a translation. You can click on that and it goes right to the other language, the same page.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that we've set this up to where it should be really easy to maintain the website and keep adding new pages.
Okay. So let's say if I don't want to I don't want to, I would like to undo this, right? So how do I do that?
Okay, so you want to make
Remove
an edit or change the image?
I want to remove it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want this to be here. Okay,
No.
got it. Well, we could have done something that you wanted posted.
Well, the thing I wanted to post was already posted by you.
Oh, okay, great. All right, so this is really easy as well. Is I believe if you go to the top black bars, there's a pencil in the black bar. Does that mean edit?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Click on that. All right. Did you click on it? There you go.
Yes.
And so you can go here, and now you can go over to the right column and see all that. You can actually go and say where it says public, or it says move to trash. There it is.
Move
That,
to, oh,
so
this.
there you go.
Yeah.
Move to trash.
Uh-huh.
All right. And that's it. You just hit that. All right. Now, before I go on to the next thing, are there any questions about making a post?
So when I move it to trash, does it also move the image page to trash as
I
well?
don't think so. And in fact, I can guarantee it because now it put us back on the posting page, and there it says updating donor list. So this is perfect because this is what I wanted to show you next. So now we're on the post database. You go over to the post you don't want there, and you see the box right next to it.
Right.
Well, you can hit the word trash, or you can hit the box, you click it.
Oh, over here, this
Yeah,
one.
there you go, perfect. And see how you've got your category? There you go.
Yeah.
All right, just please don't delete the posts.
No, just those
Makes
two
me
posts.
nervous.
But then they stay in the trash bin, right? We can recover, right?
Yeah. And also keep in mind that you can hide things. So if you want something just to be hidden, you can put it private, and that's very easy. Or say if you want something to post next week instead of right now, like you have an event coming up and you want it to post later, you can put a date in the future and it will post in the future.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Got you.
All right, and since we're back here, I'm going to do a quick review. You've got your title, you've got your author, you've got your categories, You've got your American flag and your Vietnamese, and you've got the date that it was published. How'd we do?
Pretty well. I have
Okay.
a question. So how do we change the category names?
Okay. You're really on that one, aren't you? Okay. Are you sure this isn't going to be too much? I'm always worried about giving people too much information because then they don't retain everything.
Well, this I got this. I got
Okay,
this.
great. All right.
Yeah.
If you go up to the left-hand navigation where it says post, you can see post, all post, add new, the word categories. Click on categories. All right. Now,
Okay, here.
over here, and I'm going to say this adamantly, don't go changing what I've already created. Because then we'll lose all of our links and stuff. And I've also got copy in here. If you're going to change something, let me know.
Yeah.
Or create another one and then let me know that you want to delete the old one, and we can do that. Because what happens is they're all linked to these existing links. And if you delete something, then you'll have a blank page.
Right. Because I just realized that I need to add the 19 to this one.
Okay, that's easy because we haven't started using it yet. So there you go, edit.
Edit.
And it should, there you go. And this is great. So make that change. And then down here, you'll notice there's a paragraph, and you can add a description if you want, but, and that's what I've done. So go scroll to the bottom of the page and save it. It's all the way at the bottom. There you go. It's all the way at the bottom. There you go, update. Now go back to the categories. I want to show you something. This will be helpful. Since we've already got a COVID section, if you find the one that's misspelled without the I, yeah, this one, see all that text? You can copy that text out and put it in your new category.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and you can just highlight it right now, and we can do that.
Copy.
And then, copy. There you go. And then that should have copied it, hopefully. There you go. And then paste it in the description. Now, if you wanted to give it styling, this is old HTML stuff. You can give it a title and see where it says paragraph. Just like the blocks, you can assign a title area. So there's heading 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And there's paragraph. So if you want it to look a little different, you can do that as well. Don't worry about it. It's not too important.
Okay.
All right. And so hit save or update, always important. Perfect. And now one more step to this. I want to close the loop on this. Let's go to the COVID posts that are in Vietnamese and reassign the category. Do we want to show what it looks like right now on the website first, though? See if we can get away with this. So go to the website. That's the editing page. So I wonder if you can click on that. Now go and let it view the website. There you go, view site. Perfect. Now go to what we do and go to COVID. All right, so we've got 3 sections, okay? Now go on over to the English language and click on Vietnamese, because that's where we did this. Okay, so there's, so this is, we have things to fix anyway, so this will be great. So let's go back to the English, because I can do that. All right, so we've got 3 categories: helping India, words of gratitude, and flood victims. So let's go back to WordPress.
I just realized that this is not COVID, right?
That is correct. It isn't.
So going back to
you want to, where do you want to go? I'm going to let you learn here. Let you think about it.
So eventually I'm gonna go through the whole website and then try to correct the typos and and also make sure that the articles have been assigned to the right categories. That's
Yeah, and that's what I'm going to show you now. So do that again. It didn't look like it actually did anything. So go to Bodhi Charity Foundation and then click on dashboard. Okay, and then go to posts. Perfect. And go to all posts. And we're going to go to helping India in COVID crisis and click on that one. Oh, we could have done this a different way. I just realized. Okay. Let's go back to that other screen. So just hit the back arrow on your browser. Okay, so here is really easy actually. So go up and hover over helping India in COVID, the word helping India in COVID, and see how it says quick edit. There you go, click on that. And then over here under categories, you can actually change the categories from this quick edit screen. Do you see that?
Oh, right here. Oh, I see. Wow.
All right.
Okay.
So see how I've this is under fundraising because you're fundraising. All right.
Yeah.
And you've got that. And now what you can do is, darn it. Okay. So let's click out of that one, go cancel because we don't need to change that one. No, just hit the cancel. We want to stay in the screen. So right below it, it says the word cancel. So go over to your left. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take your eyes and track over to where it has the American flag and then where it has the pencil. And I want you to click on the pencil. Because this is where I'm not really sure where the page is. And you can read it, so I can't. So posts, scroll down where post is to the bottom of the page. No, over on the navigation. So there you go. Right there. Now we want to fix this. Oh, we already did. That looks right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So see where it's COVID. So this one is correct?
Yes.
Okay. I thought, was that the one that was showing? Okay. So let's go out of this one and go to the two that aren't showing up because I thought that was, that's weird. All right. All right. So we've got two more pages that, well, first of all, we need to take the flooding and fix that one, but you can do the COVID one. So COVID. So I've got words of gratitude is the one that needs to be applied. Do you want to work on that one? I stopped watching you.
Right.
So words of gratitude is about 5 down on the post page. And that needs, you need the, there you go. You want to go to the Vietnamese version and fix the category on that one. And then I need to go to the flood page in Vietnamese. Items. Okay.
All right. Update.
Did you fix it?
Yes.
All right. I wasn't watching you. This is scary. All right. That didn't work. It's not there yet. Still not there. Okay. English. COVID. Oh, you changed the other one, the flood victims. Uh-oh. We lost one on the English side.
But this is a really, oh, sorry, this is a word of gratitude. Right.
Okay, so I'm going to go to flood victims. Flood victims. Here. All right, I should be watching you. What'd you do here?
I just changed.
Oh, don't mess with the gratitude pages. What are you doing on the gratitude pages?
I just change it back to the check. I just check this box back, right? I unchecked it before and I check it back.
All right, what page are you on?
This is gratitude.
Oh, words of gratitude. I got you. So that shouldn't be gratitude. That's actually supposed to be COVID, isn't it?
No, this is word of gratitude, right?
No,
This
actually,
is
this article is about, this is a really
oh
good example of why titles want to be
yeah.
relevant to whatever, because it talks about the floods and it talks about COVID. So it talks about how hard
Oh
last
no
year
no.
was.
Yeah, this is like the overall
Yeah,
message about 2020.
exactly. But that's
Yeah,
okay because
yeah.
you want it to show up under the topics that were discussed.
Right. So
So it wouldn't be gratitude because gratitude are letters that you got like testimonials.
right,
So you
right.
want to unclick gratitude and you want to click whatever's in this article. So I noticed that you're discussing the COVID pandemic, you're discussing the floods. So I put disaster relief and COVID in English. And this is important. It needs to be in English. Okay. And did you talk about scholarships as well? I didn't notice that one. And poverty relief, maybe you covered everything. I don't know.
Yeah, I cover everything. So
Okay, so you can click on all of them. There you go. And then this makes it show up under those sections. And these sections don't really, I just left them there because there might be times when you end up wanting to reference it. So if it's relevant, go ahead and click it.
okay.
And then is this also discussing fundraising?
No.
Okay, great. So go ahead and hit update. And then let's go back and see how we did. So I'm going to look at, I guess it was COVID to begin with. I wanted to do that. Okay. And then I'm going to go here. How'd we do? English. Oh, okay. It's interesting. All right. COVID. Uh-oh. Found a broken link. Okay. So great. Words of gratitude are back. And then I'm going to go to poverty relief. And there's words of gratitude. And now we've got more than just 3. So that's great. Look at that. And then we've got scholarships. All right. So then what we need to do is make sure we've got the Vietnamese COVID ones assigned. And I'm going to get rid of the flood one, which is this. Hong Vinh Minh.
This one, right? This is the corresponding one in Vietnamese. So I'm gonna go ahead and assign this to the
See, I'm trying to do this and where did it go? I don't see our category that we created. Huh. How do you spell COVID? That's weird. I'm not seeing the COVID category. You didn't?
right here, right? CO
Yeah.
19.
So the quick edits, I'm trying to change it and I don't actually see it. So I'm wondering if it put it in the Vietnamese version or not. Let me check something. I'm going to click on this. Categories. Okay, there it is. That's weird. It's not showing up in the quick edits option.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fixed that. All right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and change the categories of this one. Okay.
Okay, which one are you going to change? Because I think I
This
just
is
did that one. Nope,
this is the
Lori.
word of gratitude one, but in Vietnamese.
Okay. Because I just changed the flood one. So that should be fixed.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back. Back. All right, so there's that. And I'm going to go refresh. All right, got to do that one. English. All right. All posts. All right. Quick edit. And that would be no COVID, disaster relief, and okay.
I'm gonna update this page.
All right, hang on, let me see what you got there. Okay. All right, so then I just fixed so the flood one is no longer in the COVID section, so that's gone. Uh-oh. So the COVID, oh, good. Okay, good. I need to fix the navigation now, so this is great. Co-creating here. So if you want to do this, I'm going to show you something. This will be helpful for everybody. If you click on the website and show everybody what happens when you create a new category and don't tell the web designer,
Uh-huh.
go ahead and go to the website so I can show you this. Okay, perfect. So then you click on what we do and then click on, go to, actually, let me check. Yeah, the Taiwanese, Vietnamese, excuse me, Vietnamese. I don't know where that came from. And then go to COVID. All right. And I need to fix the spelling on that. See, now this is broken because we've changed the category and there's now nothing attached to the COVID. All right. And that's another lesson. And I actually don't want to teach you guys how to mess with the navigation because it might really get crazy. So I'm going to fix that right now. And we're going to go here. I hope I can do this. Do and okay. Huh. I'm wondering if it's actually in English because it's not showing up like it should. I think I need to check the categories. All right, posts, categories. Okay. Yep, we got it in the wrong language. So I'm fixing the category for the Vietnamese. And so that's important that when you make a new category that you make sure you've chosen both an English version and a Vietnamese version and that you've assigned the correct language to that version.
Okay.
You want me to show you before I say, oh, I might have just already saved it. Anyway, so that's when we're doing two languages, we want to make sure we don't confuse the audience.
And I also want to be able to go in and fix some of the typos in here.
Yeah, that definitely would be great.
I see some typo and I want to change the phone number in here. So
you're ready for me to show you how to do edits?
Can you show me how to do like editing these names, these menus here?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not going to show you how to do the menus.
Okay.
Because the menus that if we break the menus, then I'll be very sad.
Oh, okay, okay. Because I see a typo here.
Oh, which menu?
Here, this one. So I
Oh,
noticed
I
that,
gotcha. Okay.
yeah, I noticed that all these are in like Vietnamese with accent mark, but this one doesn't have accent mark.
It wouldn't go in. It was really being stubborn, but it might have been the order of which I was entering things. I discovered a workaround. That's still not showing up. That's weird. Okay, so let's see. I'm in there right now. Yeah, it'll break it if I do it that way. Yeah, let's do that later. Why is this
Okay.
not showing up? Oh, how frustrating. Okay, I can't fix the navigation because it's not showing up the way it's supposed to. Okay, why don't we move on to showing you how to edit regular posts. So actually, I think we've already shown you. So where do you see a typo other than in the navigation? I know that's driving you nuts, so I'll fix it. I know. Posts, categories. Let's try this one more time. Hold it, hit edit, Vietnamese. Why is this not showing up? Vietnamese, posts. Oh, I know.
Okay. Like, I want to be able to go into this page here and then fix some of the phrases like I want to get rid of this 95%.
Okay, hang on one second. Ah,
Yeah.
I'm
So,
dragging a navigation bar over and he's not cooperating. Okay, give me 1 second and I'll be right there. I'm fixing the menu. We're almost there. I'm deleting the old one. All right. Save. Okay. All right. Where is it? You're on the contact page?
I'm on the donate page.
Oh, okay, great. So this is really easy. So go up, look at the top of your browser and it's got that black bar and it says edit page.
Oh, edit page. Oh, I got you. Okay.
All right. I kind of want to turn off the record because I don't want other people
Oh,
to
yeah. I
be able
mean,
to- No, it's okay.
turn it
All
off.
right. So here you are. So go ahead and scroll down to the area that you want to edit and then click on top of it.
Oh, okay.
All right. See how it's got all this code assigned to it. So you don't want to change the settings, but you want to change the text.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's just say your donation.
And I am really nervous for you guys saying 100% of your donation goes, because doesn't something go to like transportation of getting the food there? I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, because 100% of our collaborators, they volunteer.
Right, but aren't there overhead expenses like plane tickets, transportation? And how does that work when you're doing nonprofit work?
So we all 100% volunteer. Even
I understand, but in order for you to get the supplies to people, isn't there, transportation of those the food?
Oh, okay. That's why I thought I mentioned to you guys in the meeting that we used to be 95%, right? But then recently a friend of mine who is willing to waive all these fees for us. So that's why we don't pay any fee when we transfer the money.
Okay, so there's at this point, there really is no overhead, that it goes right to the rice and
Yeah, except for cost, like, we pay for, like supplies, right? Like, or website hosts, right?
right. And so that's what I'm talking about. So like you're
Yeah.
paying me, when those nonprofit companies evaluate where your money's going, that's when they rate you. And if you're saying on your website that 100% goes to it, then they'll ding you for false advertising. And so I just want to make
Yes,
sure that
right.
once you figure it out, that you say the right things. And that was a big deal on the Red Cross, because people were always saying, oh, you're ripping us off, you're taking our money. And maybe you guys are small enough right now that it's not going to be such a political nightmare like it is for the Red Cross.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason, it triggers in me that it's an issue. So I just want to
Okay.
make sure you guys.
So maybe we just keep the 95% then. But I know that probably 97, 98%, but
Yeah.
let's just keep 95% then.
Okay. Yeah.
So 90.
And
or
then
more
once
than
you
that.
do the numbers, then you can actually look at it. And maybe once you guys get the charity chart set up, they walk you through determining that, and then you'll have a real number that says exactly how much goes to the mission.
Yeah. How about that?
Perfect. I love that. The more than was really the key there. That was great.
Okay.
Right? Anything else? I think you said the phone number needs to be, I think you
Oh
were going to
yeah. So the
remove
phone
the phone
number,
number.
we just want to keep just one phone number, but this one is not it,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So then
So
just
that's
update this.
perfect. 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 And now you want to do the Vietnamese version, right? So this is the great part. You remember how to do that? Right from this page, you can go to the Vietnamese. And I'm trying to be quiet so you can figure it out on your own. Nope, wrong. Gotta stop you. Go down a little bit where it says translations. Nope, you don't have to move. Right below English.
Oh.
And then you hit the little pencil. Perfect. And then wherever that went. And now you can go make the edit on that page. Uh-oh.
There's nothing in this page yet, right?
I do see that. So I'm going to go look at the website and see if that's true. This might be one of the pages that I couldn't do. So let's make sure that we're not. Okay. So, we are at donation. There we are. Right. Vietnamese. Yep. This is one of the pages that needs to be done.
Okay. So I'll
Because I
let
think I
you.
did create like most of this.
Okay, so let's just forget about this. So the other thing I wanted to fix is the phone number.
Okay. So the phone
Let's
number,
go to the website.
we have the phone number in the footer. And
Yes. So
and what do
let's
we want
go
and then we have the phone number where
everywhere.
about us,
Yeah.
contact us. Let's go check contact us. There, go to contact us. There's 2 phone numbers there. And then, so what do we want to have as phone numbers?
So I'm gonna just remove these 2 numbers and replace them with one number,
Okay.
one Google number. So
Oh,
that
the
is,
Google number. That's right. You got to.
yeah, so that it's not like, you know, personal, right?
Exactly.
So can I do edit page here?
You should be able to edit that page. Yes. And I'm going to go and do the footer because that's, again, a little more learning. Okay, and then I'll take.
Oh, wait, where are the numbers?
You're on the contact us page, right?
No, I'm on this page, the home page.
Oh, wait, hang on a second. Let me see what you're doing. I'm not watching you anymore. I don't think there's a phone number on the homepage, is there?
Um,
It's in the footer, which is not
Footer.
on the
Oh
home.
yeah, there's a footer.
So
but
you
I'm
don't
gonna-
worry about the footer. I'm going to do the footer. So what you want to
Okay.
do is go to About Us and click on Contact,
Contact.
that one. And so edit that page because it's really straightforward. And as soon as you have that in there, then I'm going to go do the footer, and I'm all
Okay.
ready to do that.
So I'm gonna change this to 669 250
Oh, you know what? I needed to show you. You just changed all my code. There's this
Oh,
code in there that
sorry.
makes it that you can click on it and the person can dial it from their mobile app.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So what do I
I thought
do?
about it too late.
Undo?
No, it should be pretty straightforward. There's a link now that it should be pretty straightforward. So just type in the number, and you're deleting the other one, right? So
Yeah, so this is a new number.
get rid of that one too.
Right. This is a new number.
Oh, that is a new number. Okay.
Yeah.
So highlight the text, the numbers.
Let me make sure that this
Yeah.
is
Actually, well, you can do it however you want. So I think that'll work. So 69.
right. That's
Okay,
correct.
so highlight it.
Highlight it.
All right. And then there should be, see that link thing over there that looks like a chain link? On the, yeah, click on that. All right. And then you type in the number again. Ah! That didn't work at all. Edit. All right. All right. 6. And you don't want to put the parentheses. So this is for the computer. So you just put the dashes.
This one, right?
I think you need the dashes. I'll know in a minute here because I've got the dashes on mine. 2550 and 4114.
Press enter to add this link, right?
Yeah, enter. 699.
All right.
All right, that should have done it. And then you do update.
Update.
This is really cancel. What do you think I'm leaving?
Okay.
669. Boy, where that is just bizarre.
This
It doesn't tell you anything about where it is. Okay.
This is the new number area code for San Jose.
Oh, it is. So it's out of
Yeah.
San Jose. Okay. So it does exist. All right. 669-250-4114. I knew it. This is so annoying because when you go to edit it, it's actually really complicated to edit it. Oh, I got it. Okay, good. All right. So I'm going to hit update. How'd you do?
Okay, so I'm done, right?
You should be.
Okay.
All right. Now let's go look and see if we got the footer and the contact page done.
Go back, view page.
Okay, refresh.
Right.
All right, 669-2504, boom. Okay, and then the contact us and the footer. And there it is.
Oh, wow.
Okay, boom. All right, you got the hang of it, huh? See, it's not scary at all. But what is scary is that sometimes you do make mistakes. And that happens.
Yes.
And here's the good news. If you really break the website, it's not too terrible. They back it up once a day. So if you've done a whole bunch of things, then it won't be backed up and you'll have to do it all again. So don't break the website. But the rest of the website has been backed up and they can just reload it from the day before.
Okay.
And then there is this funny thing that, you know, in Microsoft Word, how you can go Control-Z for undo. You can actually have a certain number of undos. And I have to read up as to how many there are. I think there's 8. So if you make a mistake that you don't know what you did, you can do undo, undo, undo.
Mhm.
And sometimes it will take it back to the point where you wanted it. So like
Okay.
if you do something you shouldn't have been doing that's over your head and it didn't go well, like the
Uh,
blocks. Yeah, they're very, very weird.
okay.
All right. So this is a good start. Um, oh, can you take a look at your staff page? That was hard to
Oh
do.
yeah, sorry about that. I meant to talk to you
No,
about.
yeah, sure. I figured.
Yeah. So I think this photo here is my dad. So this photo here should be here. See, this me and my dad have the same last name.
Okay. So do I have, so wait a minute. So then, so Dam is actually Trini.
Yeah, this is
Oh, I was
Dami.
right. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Dami is the last name. So
Okay.
Trini is her name is Tree, and
Okay.
then she goes by Trini, right?
Okay. Thank you.
And I asked her to send us a photo, but I haven't
Oh,
got.
I have a picture of her.
Oh, okay. Oh,
She's down
here she
there.
is.
I was trying to figure out who she was. I couldn't figure it out.
This is her.
This is her.
Yeah.
Yes.
This lady hasn't sent us the photo yet.
Oh, but isn't that her photo?
No, this is Trini. So this should be Ngok Tree, right?
Right, exactly. So I
This-
thought I had no idea who Trini was, and I thought she was the tree dam, but
yeah, Tree Dam. That's
then
her.
I thought that the photo of your dad.
Yes. So my dad's
Oh,
photo
I
should
see what
go
I did.
here.
Okay, sorry about that. Yes.
Yeah, and then also I pinged Tung to send us a photo, and I haven't got his
Okay.
response yet. But
Okay.
I'll ping him again.
Okay.
So there are two photos that need to be here. One is Tung Nguyen, and one is this lady.
Well, there's another one, the one right next to this lady. So there's two images. We have three images that are missing, and then I need to rotate people around. Okay.
No, there are
Good.
actually two images that are missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. And so
Okay.
that's as far as I got, because that was I hadn't done this new version, and it took me quite a while to get it to look right. I had to make all the images the same shape. So if the people are sending photos, if you can ask them to send them square, that would be
Okay.
lovely.
Okay. And
Yeah.
also on the list I sent you, right? I have um where is it? In this, oh no, go back. Go to website. There is a document called um, Our People. So we got the board of directors, executive leadership, or executive team, and then I also have the board of advisors and affiliate. Remember we talking about affiliate?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I did, but I think they're only in Vietnamese.
Oh,
Isn't that right? Let me look.
no, I can also, so I
Oh,
can
I
create,
closed them. Okay.
yeah, so this, I can, I can put the Vietnamese version down below. So we have this in Vietnamese, right? I can put the Vietnamese version down below for this section and this section.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Perfect. All right. Like that. One. Trini is your treasurer?
Yeah, she is my treasurer.
It's kind of funny because she's so sweet
She
that
is.
usually I think of money people as being, CPA personalities. Isn't that
Yeah, she is
stereotypically?
not the treasurer by choice. So
Oh,
right now, I think that role that we gave her is temporary.
okay.
So I'm
All right.
looking
There's
for
your
the
dad.
real treasurer.
Operations. All right. I think I got it right.
Okay, so
Let's
that's
see how I did. Everybody's different sizes, but hey, it's okay. All right.
okay. So I'm gonna have to do
People. And then, yeah, I'm going to put all that stuff in there. Meet our people. Okay. I updated the board of directors and now the text is all uneven. I'll have to figure out why. And then I missed your, okay, I'm almost there.
I have to think about, you know, the name to the name to give to this.
1, 2. To what? We could probably stop recording now.
Oh yes, yeah, please, yes.
Oh, okay. I will.
Oh, okay, I have it here.
How do I stop recording? Did you stop the, how do I do this? It says end, but does that stop the recording? I'm going to stop.